And we're live. Hello. I've had to put eating and breathing.
Was it camera action?
It was, yeah. Lights, camera, action.
Lights, camera action.
Let me get the drinks out.
Ah, I just got a notification.
Just in case you didn't know.
Yeah, I've got a notification.
Hello, Pure Joy. Nice to see you this evening. Are you here for the foreseeable or are you just lurking? Let me know. That's better. Mute that. Oh, let's get shuffling.
Loyal Sunflower.
Hello, Sunflower.
Hi, Sunflower.
How are you this evening or today, morning, wherever you are? It's freezing where I am.
I've been told you go.
Yeah. Oof.
What's going on here? Boom, boom. Well, I had a lovely afternoon nap. I did about an hour and a half, which was nice. Tell them about your nap, Ellie.
Mine was slightly longer. 4 hours, pretty much in total.
You obviously needed it. That's all I'm going to say. Hello, Bev.
I can sleep anywhere.
Yeah.
Hello, Pure Joy. I can sleep here on live. It won't be a problem. Oh, God.
If you do, Bev, send them to me.
She always asks this, but she's married. Do you know what I mean? Loyal Sunflower, can I ask, have you subscribed to both channels? Oh, crap. These cards today, just flipping.
I'm misbehaving.
Just throwing out all the time. Oh, you're at work, Pure Joy. Oh,
Unsociable hours.
definitely.
Sunflower, could I ask you to subscribe?
Oh, she's done it. Come back and said yes.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Appreciate it.
So, let's get into it. Let me make sure that, because I have to do this because I lose the question, so I'll put it on the screen. Right. I was trying to get another card. It only gave me 2, so I might choose an angel as well. Just because, why not? Absolutely, why not? No, Pure Joy, my sniffle is still here. Annoyingly. too many. Angel, one card for two. Here. Oh my goodness me. Too many cards. Hi, Aquilio.
Hi, Aquilio.
Give me one card. Some card in
Excuse me.
We're both as bad as each other.
I know, right? Go whenever you're ready, Melly, because
that's fine. Right, little sunflower, the first card you have is the Nine of Cups. And this is often referred to as the wish card, okay? It's very nearly at the end of a successful cycle, and what comes after this is the Ten of Cups, which is what everybody essentially wants, I would assume. Happiness, abundance. What I would say for you is that if this is your wish, then it is quite possible that you are actually going to fix things. It's a lot to do with emotions. You then also got the Judgment card, okay? And the Judgment card can be a card of karma. So what you put out, you get back. But what in this sense I think it's talking about is the fact of there is a lot of giving it up to the divine, giving it up to divine timing. I don't think you're going to be able to put a time limit on this, but I do think you are going to be successful. I think you're going to be able to fix things. Again, with relationships, things like that, it's about compromise, listening, communication. I asked the angels and they gave you the card of abundance, okay? So whatever abundance is to you, whether it's money, material things, love, happiness, peace, security, they're giving you that as well. So together with that, I'm saying that it looks like you're going to fix things, but you have to obviously do relationship work, okay? And that's what I thought.
weirdly enough, cups, I got two cups for you again. So obviously it's all about love and emotions. I think in this case, you've got the Seven of Cups, which is suggesting to me that there are decisions to be made emotionally in relation to this relationship, okay? There's also the Eight of Cups, which is saying goodbye to an aspect, an emotional aspect of your relationship. So potentially something that was negative within your relationship, toxic within your relationship, you need to say goodbye to it. You need to get rid of it. If you're going to move forward in any way with this person, you need to put to bed an emotional aspect of your life holding you back. And I think that the cards that are saying that all you want actually in life is stability. And in order to achieve that, you need to put to bed whatever is holding you back emotionally. I also pulled you an oracle card, the Ancestors and Angels oracle cards, and that was the Elder card, which is telling you to move beyond ancestral patterns. So just because that's telling you that just because a member of your family might have behaved in a certain way, or there might be patterns throughout your family, you have the power within you to break that and to create your own pattern going forward. And that's the advice from the cards from me.
Excellent. So I hope that helps, Loyal Sunflower. And thank you so much for being here and for asking the question and just supporting us, really. It means an awful lot, to be fair.
It does, thank you.
Right, I won't be a second. I've just got to stop in there 1 moment. Do you want to start on? I'll put the first question up top.
Okay. Tell me about your daughter. Okay, spirits, what message have you got about your Joy's daughter? Oh, thanks, Aquila. No worries.
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't write my notes. Nobody needs to see that. Right. Is Joy on her way home from work?
Yeah, apparently she's going to have a look at it when she gets back.
Okay. No problem. Yeah, well, so if he is the one holding back, then there's, like I said, there's some work to be done. And like Kate was saying, you know, you can work through it together. If it hits, even if it is just one person's problem, if they want you to help them, you should. Because it's not detrimental to your, you know, your mental, emotional health. Right, so pure joy.
Okay, I'm ready. So, message. This is for pure joy when she comes back, or when she looks at this. So, I don't know anything about your situation, but I've got the Three of Swords. The chaos of the Three of Swords, which to me is symbolizing chaos within the mind. There's some kind of torment mentally going on here. Also got the Eight of Pentacles, pure joy, which in this regard is regarding your craft, regarding your work, regarding your work ethic, and it's telling you that keep working at what you're doing with regard to that, nothing to do with your daughter, and keep an eye on the fine details. You also got strength. And in this situation, I suggest if there's some kind of mental chaos going on here, in the situation, the strength card is coming up to tell you that you need to be strong, but you need to do it with patience and gentleness and compassion. And only through that approach will healing come in this issue. I think that's all I can say about that, Bev. But there's a nod to your work ethic here as well, and you're doing amazing things according to this card, but keep an eye on the fine details is what it's saying. So I hope that helps in some way.
So, pure joy, I have first of all the Queen of Cups, okay? And again, like Kate, I don't see it as being your daughter. I do see it as being you, because the Queen of Cups talks about someone who's, you know, highly intuitive, emotionally stable. What I would see in regard to her is, sorry, an awful lot of love and compassion around this person. And I think that's what you have for your daughter. You do have an awful lot of compassion for her, and you do understand and empathize with her and what she does. You have that intuition, you know your daughter, you know exactly what's going on, and you can offer information, okay? But then you got the Queen of Swords in reverse, and this is what I think your daughter is, okay? There's not an awful lot of logic going on here. There is basically just ignoring signs and symbols and synchronicities that are out there. I think that there is an amount of, I want to say, and I know they call it cold, it's called cold, I can't even talk. They call it cold communication, but what I see it is it being unemotional, and she's telling you exactly what she thinks that you want to hear, and she's leaving you out of things that you should be hearing about until it's too late or until she thinks you need to know. And that's not really working, and it hasn't been working, okay? I think that your daughter would, from the Queen of Swords, probably need to protect her heart a little bit more, okay, with the Queen of Swords. And yeah, protect her heart more, because usually, well, I know in the Light Seers Tarot, there is a cut behind bars on the Queen of Swords card, and that's sort of the Queen of Swords keeping her heart protected. On this card, there is what you see. There are angels and butterflies are about transformation. But in the reverse, there cannot be any transformation because there is nothing moving, all right? There's nothing being released. There's no crap being cut away, separating the wheat from the chaff, that kind of thing, okay? And finally, I got the Nine of Swords, and again, I think this is both of you. I don't actually think this is either or. There is definitely things that are going around in your mind, your daughter's mind, anxieties, things that are upsetting, and definitely overthinking as well. So there is some change needed, but it has to come from your daughter. Okay, this isn't going to come from you. I did ask the angel cards for a sign, and they said this, which is the situation will improve. So sending out a whole lot of love and light there for you. And I hope that made some sense. Anyway, I do apologise when we keep coughing. I've definitely got that feeling of something stuck in my throat. You know, just at the back where your tonsils are. Annoying. Right, who's next? Who's next?
Sharifa.
Sharifa, okay. So Sharifa asks, will I pass any of the K-pop auditions? It's 22-17 now. I'm enjoying these new angel cards I got. Please give a message for Sharifa. Right, so Sharifa, I got 3 cards for you, okay? And hello Patricia, how are you? Oh, morning, you on that beach again. You just like rubbing it in. It's like Aquileo who rubs in about cheesecake and things that she makes. Anyway, sitting quietly. I know, she came on last night talking about eating fresh cheesecake. And I'm like, really? Really?
Oh, I'd love some cheesecake now.
You're not the only one.
Oh.
I would kill for cheesecake.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
So, Sharifa, you have the 5 of Swords, okay? And this is talking about where there may have been some conflict to do with this audition. And I don't know whether it's traditionally in the 5 of Swords, you can see the other people in the background have been defeated, and the guy in the front is all about the winner, the victor, okay? So it may be very likely that you have, passed the level of the audition, that other people have been left to the wayside. They're not happy about that. That's not your problem, okay? You got the 6 of Pentacles as well, which is all about abundance. So that's being given things. And also you have to be able to help other people. So it may be that with this audition, that if you are successful, it's asking for you to be aware that you are to spread your abundance. It might not necessarily be money. It could be spending time with people, listening to your friends, your family, your soul tribe, problems. Spending time, I always say, helping someone if they want a room painting, or just it could be anything. It doesn't have to be money. I also got for you the 4 of Wands, okay, which is again talking about stability. Can be classed as a marriage card in the twin flame or soulmate card sometimes, but I think in root of the question, it's not talking about stability in your passion, creative one, the passion that you have. I did also pull out the angel cards, and instead of 1, you got 3.
Oh, wow.
I know. So you got compromise, opportunity, but also get more information. Okay? So although the opportunity is there, then it may not be exactly what you wanted, but in order to be successful and really take the opportunity, you need to make sure you get all the information up front, first hand. Okay? So good luck with that, and you'll have to come back and let us know.
Brilliant. So, Sharifa, I've got the Page of Swords, first and foremost, who I think is probably you, somebody who is, excited, enthusiastic, quite quick thinking, quick moving. You don't like to wait. I've also got the 8 of Pentacles, which is telling me that you need to continue doing what you're doing with regard to this audition. Keep working at it, keep plodding on, because you need to perfect it. It's your craft, it's your talent, and you need to keep practicing. And the final card I got for you was the Lovers, which suggests a partnership, a collaboration, and an agreement. It's all together very, very positive. So I really, really hope that helps, and good luck.
Yeah, and definitely let us know, Sharifa. I'm really interested to hear how that goes. Hey, can I just pick a bone with you?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
What deck are you using tonight?
Wizards.
Right. I've purposely used these because I thought you'd be using the Light Seers.
No, you're back on my Wizards.
Do you know?
Well, you can use them now.
I didn't realise we had time, sure. There needs to be emails about this.
You use whatever you want, my love.
Aquileo, if you carry on with this kind of chat in the chat room, for instance, I had the rest of it for breakfast. It was beautiful, creamy and foamy. You will see an adult cry. You will. I'm not afraid to show it. Hello, Julie J. Thank you so much for subbing and liking.
Hi, Julie. Thanks for coming in. Oh, we don't fight.
Oh, God, no. Not at all. We've had so many conversations about decks, haven't we, Kate?
Yeah.
It's just like, oh my God, there's another deck. What are we going to do?
I tell you, it's a sickness. I was looking at another one today. No, stop. Enough.
Right. So, who is next? Patricia, drop your question. Hello. Find the donuts. Did you don't see people with food coming on here?
Stop with the food. Stop.
No, I want cheesecake and donuts. He did text you, Patricia. Oh,
this sounds positive.
Ooh. It is contagious, Julie.
Yes, Julie, it really is. 2 seconds.
Kate is the newest victim with the sickness.
You know what? I blame Melly. I blame Melly because I had the same deck for 30 years, people. The same deck. 30 years. And in the last month, I'm out of control. One, two, three, 7.
I bought one.
I've got 7. 7. If you do it quickly.
Oh, that's brilliant. Love it.
I don't know how it happened.
Excellent.
I'm done.
Right, we'll get on to Patricia. Oh, crap. Sorry, I've got my phone down here, so if I'm looking down, I'm checking the comments. It's very laggy.
So what have we got? What's the question?
On the screen, love.
Listen, don't mock the afflicted.
Anyway.
What's coming up with this friendship? Okay.
Okay. This I like. So.
What is coming up with the friendship? Hey Jude. Don't sing.
Okay. So, now the first card I got was that good old 5 of Swords has come out again. Yay. So there's some definite communication breakdown at some point. Maybe, as was said in the last reading, there has been some conflict and people have been hurt, people's feelings hurt. I get the feeling that there is somebody else in the picture regarding you and this other person. So maybe you've ditched somebody else, or you've upset, whether it's knowingly or unknowingly, somebody else wants to pursue this, or he's done that, whether knowingly or unknowingly, to be able to pursue a friendship with you. Okay. So that's what I'm getting first of all. The second one I got is Leo, the Strength card. And this indicating there is a lot of strength, there is a lot of willpower and just genuine will for this to be able to work. You will fight tooth and nail, but also be very feminine and girly about it. So you'll do it in clever ways. All right? So there is a feeling of being a very proud lion, and you know, you will be, nobody will ever see any emotion on you in a conflict, and that's what I'm getting. That's what's coming to mind now. Somebody could call you all the worst names in the sun in a group of people, but they will never see you. They will never see it on your face that you're hurt. You also got the Hanged Man, so you've got two major arcana cards, so I'm guessing this is going to be in divine timing as opposed to the timing that you want. It might be that he is maybe just taking a pause for a minute, or that he doesn't know which way to go. So that's something that he has to work out, okay? Again, as I said, that I cannot put it on a timeline, but there is definitely something that he has to work out. And it may be to do with this, maybe to do with somebody being upset, whether it's a past relationship, losing friends, losing, you know, another partner. But there is a time element to this. All right. Let me shuffle you a card and see if one comes out. Tell me about Patricia. What's going on for Patricia? Flinging all over the place. Right, you got two that came out from my Animal Spirit deck. My latest acquisition.
I might have that as well.
Now that does surprise me. Well, Patricia, you got the first one to come out was the Grasshopper Spirit, okay? And that's saying take a leap of faith. So if that isn't a green flag, I have absolutely no idea what is. You also got the Rabbit Spirit. Now is a lucky time. So, you know, both of these cards absolutely giving you the green flag. This strength and hanging energy of divine timing and not something you can control. I think there is definitely something going to come from this friendship, but it's just not right now. Kate, over to you.
Grazie. So, Patricia, I'm seeing a change in dynamics in the relationship, okay? You've got the Six of Cups here. Now that suggests to me that there is going to be, the roles are being redefined. There may be something changing within the relationship. So I'm also seeing, I don't know if it's two males or two different male energies, okay? One being the King of Swords, okay? Somebody authoritative, somebody quick thinking, sharp-tongued, doesn't suffer fools. And the King of Wands, slightly more gentle by character, again authoritative, probably more passionate.
Woo-hoo!
And I don't know if these are two different males or two aspects of the same male. All I'm seeing for you, Patricia, is that the relationship is in a changeable situation. Roles are going to be redefined, if you like. So the aspects of this man I'm seeing are sharp, quick-witted, sharp-tongued, but also there's a passionate, but there's also a gentle side to him. I also got the Druid card from the Ancestors deck. Okay, and the Druid card, he's telling you to hold the space. So basically, you're being guided to dig deep within, but not to make any moves suddenly at the moment. Hold your counsel, if you like. Just sit and watch and learn and see. You know, sometimes we're being patient and watching, sitting back, you learn a lot more about a person and what their dynamic is. But it looks like the dynamic in the relationship is going through some kind of change. But it's all positive. Don't stress.
Do you know, all the while you were talking about that then, all I could hear in my head was ZZ Top, Sharp Dressed Man.
Sharp dressed man.
And playing the video in my head. Everybody, sharp dressed man.
You know what? That's really showing our age. I'm just putting that.
Anyway, hopefully, Patricia, that has helped you. Please ignore the what we call singing, and you obviously heard as an assault to your ears. And who is next?
I just caught sight of myself. Well, these like horns coming out of my head, like devil horns or something.
Julie J is next. Okay, and did I see Master Manifester? Master Manifester, I saw the name. Hello, Master Manifester. Hello and welcome if you are still here. If you would like a reading, please just sub to both. That's it. That's all we want.
Do you know the first song I think about when I hear ZZ Top?
What?
She's got legs. Learn how to use them.
See, I don't know. It's that thingy. Give me all your love in that one.
Oh yeah, that one.
Anyway, so Julie J. I'm curious to know. I'm going to get a big tax bill.
Wowzers. Come on, spirits. What have we got?
Julie. Okay.
I'm actually melting. I'm going to have to open the window in a minute.
Pardon?
I'm melting. I'm going to need to open the window.
All right.
Like the Wicked Witch of the West. I'm melting.
Oh, I'll jump right out then. Oh, God. Oh, dear me.
Wake up.
No, my eyes keep crying. Well, just one eye, not both. So, you're quite welcome, Patricia, and thank you so much for always coming over and spending time with us.
Okay, I'm just going to open the window. Okay, you carry on.
That's fine.
Okay?
That's fine. We'll soldier on without you.
Cheers.
Soldier on. Okay. Right, well, the first card you got was the Ten of Swords in reverse. And this card talks about recovery, where you are feeling definitely battered, war-torn, stabbed in the back. I'm pretty much in a negative headspace, okay? When it's that way around, it becomes a lot more positive because it's talking about walking away from the past, from hurt, from negativity, etc. There's a lot of negativity around this, okay? And swords are communication cards after all. So maybe that it's indicating that you need definitely to communicate regarding this bill, all right? What I'm also seeing is that it is actually the end of a cycle, okay? So the end is definitely in sight regarding this one, Bill. For the rest of 2021, you got the Queen of Wands, okay? And she's got a loyal black cat with her, a very fertile picture with all the sunflowers. You've got Leo there, which is, this is the card of Leo in the majors of the minor, if you see what I mean. Queen of Wands is definitely about your stability and your creative vision, your passion and desire being in such a good place. So I do see there being an upside coming towards the end of this tax bill issue. So there's definitely brighter times on the horizon, and the sunflowers just make everything so much happier for me. Absolutely. What I want you to be aware of is this Knight of Swords rushing in, okay? So again, you've got communication. So there may be some action or an idea where it makes you feel like you want to rush into it, or somebody comes to you hurriedly with the best idea ever, and you should really look into it. There's definitely some action in a fast movement way, and it's moving, if you look at it, towards the Queen. That's towards or away. If I put it the right way in the reading, it would help. So it's like that. So he's rushing towards her. I've got an idea, or you need to hear this. And do you know what? You're the Queen. The Knight doesn't have to tell you anything. You don't have to listen to the Knight. He's just working for you. You make the decisions. You make the final call. Don't let anybody else make it. All right? I also got your Wisdom of the Oracle card. And although it, excuse me, although it may not be the best card looking, it's saying not for you. And with regards to prosperity, it's basically backing up what I'm saying with this Knight of Wands. So it's talking about, you know, having plans and having someone try and change plans, and it's not for you. So look out for ideas that come in suddenly that seem very good on the surface. There's a lot of communication around them that needs to be hashed out. You can't just rush into anything, okay? So be wary of those. Kate, over to you.
Okay, so Julie, the first card I pulled for you was Strength. Okay, in this case, I think it's calling on you to exercise patience and what's the word? Control. Okay, so perhaps between now and maybe within the next 2 or 3 months, try and curb your spending a little bit. Okay. The interesting thing is, I also pulled the Knight of Swords.
Hey, good old Knight of Swords.
So he's charging on, in this read, he's charging towards the Strength card. Okay. So when Melly says he's going to come in potentially with a great idea, and I think we should do this, I think you should do that, This is where you need to exercise your patience and your cautiousness and your control, okay? Because the other card that I got for you was the Ace of Cups, which is a gift, which is a new beginning. Okay, Cups is a love card, an emotions card, and that, to me, the Ace is a time of happiness and contentment. So things are going to be okay, but you need to exercise some caution for a little while. I also pulled you two Moonology cards. Well, I didn't pull you two, they came out for you. The first one was the full moon in Capricorn, which is telling you that the end of a tough cycle is approaching, okay? Which ties in quite well, assuming you're going to exercise your control and, be cautious, because it's also telling you that a personal issue reaches resolution. Now that's full moon in Cancer, so that's more emotional. So I guess if you've been worrying about this, I can't stress enough how much the cards are saying exercise caution and control and balance and discipline. And I think everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine so long as you're cautious. So I hope that helps, Julie.
And thank you, Julie, for coming and sticking around for your question. Hello, Jojo. You spin back tomorrow. Well done. Right, okay. I did do it. I didn't know whether you'd quite left work or not. Predict all handsome man for acrylic. Maybe she might not want that all handsome man. Right. Found dad or not. How does A feel about me, and what does he want from me? Okay.
Is that Alaskan dog? One of those, Japanese Akitos or something in your picture? That's so cute.
Right. So how does A feel?
I'm literally smiling. That dog is smiling. Okay.
So, finally, how does A feel about me? Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay. Well, that was a short. Shiba Inu, yes. Shiba Inu.
Ah. Oh, I've just lit an incense stick and it smells amazing. I don't know which one it was.
So, I have first of all for you the Page of Cups. Okay, the Page of Cups can be quite immature, shall we say, and not necessarily in touch with his emotions. If you look at the water in the background, it's very much choppy seas there. So he's very up and down, up and down. He doesn't quite know what he wants. But his cup is full, but it's a fish. Which to me is a bit like, yeah, he doesn't know what he wants. He's absolutely not a clue. Because why as a cup in a deck of tarot would you have a fish in your cup? I don't understand it. The next one you had was a star, which is the Aquarius card. My card. So this is all about hope and faith, and having hope and faith that, you want something from this situation. She's very in tune with her emotions. She's very grounded, as you can see by the way that she stood, and she's pouring water on both. So it's talking really much about when the stars are aligned and, you know, everything will be perfect and it will all be very romantic, but I'm not entirely sure that this will actually happen. Okay. You have also the Wheel of Fortune, another major arcana card, and out of a spread of 3, you've got 2 of these. So, as we've said before in other readings, you know, it's not in your hands at this point. The Wheel of Fortune does talk about fortune changing. So it might be that they actually come around and want something from you. But there has to be a balance with the Wheel of Fortune. So they have to come to you with the right intentions. And across the board, it has to be good intentions. Now, I wasn't too sure with this reading, so I asked the cards for the energy that was around at the moment regarding this. And first of all, the first one that leapt out was opportunity. Now, I know we can say, yes, opportunity, brilliant, that's great, da, 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 da. But what I asked was, after I got this card, because again, I wasn't sure, I actually said to Spirit, is this just going to be him taking an opportunity or her taking an opportunity where it's not warranted necessarily? And the card that came back was yeah. Okay. So this is totally up to you whether you chase this person. I can only guide you with what the cards are saying at the moment. Energies change, do understand that. But at the minute, I don't see it being in your best interest or even in your own timing that anything will happen just at the minute. That is at your best interest. Over to you, Kate.
Okay, so I'm struggling a little bit with this reading, I have to be honest, because as soon as I read the question, one of my guides said to me, ask him how he's feeling, ask him. Ask him. However, I did get 2 cards for you which are not relating to your question. And one of them was a decision that's got to be made with regard to, could be education, it could be your home life, it could be something material, and you need to make a decision on this. You need to really evaluate it logically, in this case, not emotionally, logically. That's the 7 of Pentacles. The other card that you got was the Tower, which is telling you that change is coming. It's a necessary change. It needs to happen in order for you to start afresh, okay? There's going to be potentially a period of upheaval, but it has to happen. I also pulled you an animal spirit card, which was the Skunk Spirit, which is telling you that you need to know your worth. Absolutely 100%. You need to dig deep and realize how special you are. You're so special. You don't need anybody else's approval to be yourself. And that is the message that I'm getting for you. And I'm really sorry that it's not what you wanted to hear. All I will say is my guide said, as soon as I saw the question, ask him. Ask straight. So sorry, I hope that helps.
And this is the thing about the cards. We don't control them, but they're both telling you basically the same ish.
Well, look, you know what? If you're feeling you're like on your last straw with him, cut him loose, because
yeah, I totally agree. I didn't see anything positive in the cards, and I would tell you if I did. It's not. I'm doing this for free. I don't need to dupe anybody. Kate doesn't need to dupe anybody. We've done this for years, you know. And yes, energies can change as time goes on. So maybe in a month or so it'll be different, but a lot will happen in a month. So
it sounds like he's holding you back, and you need to dig deep, believe in yourself in order to move forward and find better things, because they are out there for you. And that was clear, absolutely clear.
Yeah.
Sounds really harsh, but
but find the downloads. Please don't let that put you off us. We are nice. Nice people. Well, I am. It's not. It's like a bulldog with lipstick, that one. Right, so.
I want to be a Rottweiler.
What did I say?
Bulldog.
You could be a Rottweiler, but Rottweilers are cute.
Oh, man.
Oh, I love you. Right, so who is next? Is it Sartre? I see Sartre.
Okay.
Yes, it was. Okay, so what are the chances for reconciliation?
I'd just like to shout out to Aquilia and say thank you so much for moderating. Really, really appreciate it. Fabulous.
She's always there. She's amazing.
She's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And pure joy, I'm going to ask you to be a moderator for me one day, just so you know.
She's moderator on this one.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right, thank you, Finder Donuts. Right, so I'll start with. Okay. I think I'll do you a Wisdom of the Oracle as well, Sandra.
Oh, for goodness sake. The card's misbehaving as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
It took about a good 2 or 3 minutes for the Wisdom of the Oracle to come out. I was shuffling and I've got armache. It wouldn't come out. Right, so Sartre. Okay. Let me put that there. You have 2 major arcana cards. Hey, Queen Famous. 2 major arcana cards. So again, this isn't particularly in the timing or as fast or as slow as you want it. The first one you got was the High Priestess, so she's calling you to use your intuition. You need to use your gut feeling with this one, because I think you know the answer. And I think you're asking the cards just for confirmation of what you already know. Because I don't think what your gut feeling is telling you is exactly the answer that you want. So I think that's why you're being a bit hesitant, okay? You know the answer. You know it in your gut, you know it in your heart. Yeah? You also got the Strength card. So with the Strength card, it is all about, this Leo energy and being strong. But you also, you have feminine inside you as well. Whether you are male or female, you have feminine within you. So yeah, there is an element of hurt. But there's also I can't even talk. There is also a lot of courage and strength to actually deal with what you know. Okay? So you know the answer to this one. If it's not what you wanted to hear, you will lose your strength, okay? Because what I see is that there is conflict, all right? So this is about competition, conflict. Is the competition for N? Have they moved on? Are there other people that want to be with N? Are they seeking out other people? If this is the case, then you are causing the competition, all right? So be very wary of that at the minute. You also got, I got your Wisdom of the Oracle card eventually, when it came out, and you got a fork in the road, okay? This fork in the road is telling you basically, it's the crossroads card. It's time to make a decision, right? You need to thoroughly think everything through, all right? And know what consequences are to each action that is available to you. Only you can make the choices that you make, but not only you has to live with the consequences of the actions that you do make, right? There is always somebody else harmed, potentially, or involved in every decision that a person makes, okay? And maybe you don't want to make that decision. Maybe you don't want to make the decision to walk away. But looking at these cards, it is the best decision for you at this time. Again, not a super brilliant, happy reading, but I have to be honest with what I'm seeing. Kate?
So, following in the vein of Mellie's reading, I have to tell you that my guides are not playing ball tonight. My guides are not answering the questions that people are wanting. They are going outside of the box completely. Okay? So, the reading for you, Satra, is relating to education and learning 100%. It's telling you that you need to concentrate on that area of your life, some form of development, 100%. Because by concentrating on that area of your life, you will absolutely have bountiful material gain, you will have stability, you will be comfortable. You need to concentrate on some kind of education, learning, teaching right now. Forget reconciliation with this person right now. That is not what Spirit is saying to you. That should be the last thing on your list right now. You need to concentrate on being the best person you can be. And if that means learning a new skill, educating yourself in something new, that is what you're being told to do. I also pulled you an oracle card, which was the Spirit Fox, okay, which is telling you to trust your talents in changing times. It's telling you that you need to stay alert because change is in the air for you. The energies around you are changing right now. And that's not always a comfortable situation, but you have everything that you need within you to succeed, all right? You're getting opportunities presented to you, and that is what you need to concentrate on. You need to be acknowledged for who you are, okay? So I really, really hope that helps. You are never too old for re-education, ever. Never, never, ever, ever let me hear anybody say that. You are never too old to learn a new skill, ever. You need to apply your mind to something because the mind is a powerful tool. It could be learning a new language. It could be painting something. It could be making candles. It could be a change in a job. It could be learning a new skill. But that is what you are being told to do right now. Concentrate on being the best person you can be. So I'm really sorry that you didn't get the answer to your question, but that's what Spirit's telling me about you right now. Oh my God, Bev, you love Andrea Bocelli? Me too. I saw him in Leeds last October. Oh my God, amazing. So you speak 4 languages. What about teaching languages? What about setting up a online language thing? What about offering your skills as a translator, Sartre? You know, if you've got a passion for something and you're good at something, you should 100% do it. And that's what you need to concentrate on. 4 languages is epic. My grandmother, who brought me up, spoke 6 languages. Do you know how many she taught me? No. So Mellie's just popped off for a minute, but she will be back, I'm sure, shortly. I can still do readings, but if you'd rather wait for Mellie and do have 2 readings, then that's fine. Not a problem. No problemo. You work in tourism? Yeah, good. So, shall we just chat amongst ourselves while we're waiting for young Mellie? It's probably an Amazon delivery or something. I think they deliver until about 10 o'clock at night. Rude. Do you want me to read now? Hang on. Okay. I'll make a start then. I can't change the question, unfortunately. So, let's see. What's occurring? Blind. Oh my God, Aquilino. I'm so excited for you. Hi, Queen Famous. Pleasure to meet you. So Aqua, apparently the cards want to speak to you tonight. Because there's no hesitation. The first card that came out for you was Justice. Okay. Now I think this is telling you that you're going to have to use your judgment, all right, in certain situations. If you've got a few, you're going to have to use your judgment, obviously. I mean, that goes without saying. However, there is a person who's come up. It's the Knight of Swords. Right, hang on, there's you. I'm such a liar. It's not judgment, it's justice. And there is a difference. Okay. Integrity. You've got the Knight of Swords, Leo, Aqua Leo, which suggests to me maybe a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarian. Could be potentially a good call on this. Having said that, I've just seen the next card. Okay. The other card that you have is the Devil, which, as we know, can indicate a temptation, an obsession, an addiction. Okay. So, accurately, be wary of there's one person here you need to be wary of. I think all that glitters is not gold is the warning here for this person. He's almost too erratic. He may come across as being extremely materialistic. All right. Now, if he's coming across as being extremely materialistic, I think that this should make the heckles go up on the back of your neck, you know, because I think there will be a tendency to control. There may be a tendency to obsession and maybe addiction. However, despite all that, hey Melly, glad you're back.
Hello.
Despite all that, the cards are saying you need to carry on with your blind dates using your own integrity, because you've got the Ace of Swords, which is a gift. It's stability. It's probably going to come in the form again of a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, but it's not this guy. It's not this guy. And the reason it's not this guy is because the Devil is there. You're probably going to feel quite tempted. He's probably going to be everything you think you're looking for. But be wary. Use your integrity. Don't let your integrity change. Don't be swayed by this guy. If anything, if you really like him, you sway him to your direction rather than go with him. Okay? So, but a blind date, get in there.
Wow.
What's in there? Literally, Leo, I want a blow-by-blow account.
Ooh, steady on me.
Oh, you're such a pervert.
Right, so Queen Famous.
How much will you receive before Christmas? Oh. Okay.
So it's about your prosperity and abundance before Christmas, basically. I'll take that because it just jumped out.
Yeah, Aquileo, I think the clear message there was just keep your integrity in all things. You can't go wrong. Queen Famous. Pleasure, darling.
Sorry I wasn't there for you after Leo. I had to nip off pressing matters. I'll tell you later. Right, so Queen Famous. The first thing I got for you was, let's have a look, the Ace of Swords upside down, okay? And this is very much about not being able to see the wood for the trees and other adages such like that. There's some clouded communication. You're feeling a bit not in the full picture. You can't cut through all the crap that's around you. You're feeling very stuck in a mire, like you're in quicksand or on a travelator, not going anywhere. All right. You've then got two major arcana cards, which, as I always say, is divine timing, and it's not down to you. So you've got the Fool in reverse, right? And usually the Fool is all about rushing in, fools rushing in and having the royal dog by your side. Good things are coming and it's the start of a new adventure. But what I'm almost aligned to with this is that whereas the Fool is very happy-go-lucky and very free, you're not feeling that way at the minute, especially about the question that you asked. I feel that you're overanalyzing the answer and overanalyzing everything, trying to make sure you've got all the I's dotted and all the T's crossed, and it's just not happening for you. There is no easy way out of this situation. And I said in the last reading, it may be that, you're going to have to be creative with what you are actually doing for Christmas this year. There are an awful lot of people, me included, who are having to be very, not stingy, but really holding the purse strings this Christmas. We've had an unprecedented year this year. Absolutely unprecedented. Okay. So, and with the creativity that I was talking about, and being creative about having a good Christmas and getting your presents and things like that, I think I mentioned last time about looking at your inner child in terms of being a bit more childlike in trying to find your gifts. So, like, when you're a teenager and like you didn't have any money, or I didn't, we didn't get pocket money, and it was Christmas and you wanted to buy your friends a Christmas present or whatever, and all I get is like friendship bracelets. When you make stuff like that, I don't mean go out making a load of friendship bracelets, but what I'm meaning is get that childlike creativity and thinking out of the box for Christmas this year, because that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. Everybody's going to be getting an orange. So, so if they don't like oranges, then that's not my fault. It's Christmas, right?
God, you're not even going to stretch to a clementine.
Are they cheaper? You also got a card that I've never actually seen come out of this deck in particular before. And I had a double take at it because I'm like, I've never seen this card come out of this deck. And you got the Emperor, and the reason I know I haven't had it is because of how damn red it is. I have never, ever seen that card come out of here before. And this talks about the Emperor has basically made his entire empire. He's been very confident, honest, and compassionate with the people that he meets. And I think you'll be surprised if you actually look at Christmas. And he is, as you can see, he's got his little Aries rams there. And he's got his boots on ready to go underneath his robes. And yes, he gets stuff done in his empire because he created it, and he can make people, he can break people. He says who's in and he says who's out. And this is exactly the same for you. If people don't like what you've tried to do for Christmas, then do you know what? Unless they're buying and paying for your presents and doing your shopping, then they've got no recourse. And along with that, I got you the Oracle, Wisdom of the Oracle, and you got Serendipity, right? So together with the Aries, what I'm seeing is that you're going to see definitely some good luck and good fortune because of the clover there, and I'm looking at the little fairies attached to it. What it's also asking you as well is to be on the lookout for signs and synchronicities. And this is what I ask for when I deal with cards. I actually ask Spirit for signs and synchronicities that you need to look out for. So it could be, keep seeing a name somewhere. Everywhere you go, there's a name. Or you're in the car, you're in the mall, you're at home, the radio's playing the same song. What the hell is all that about? You keep seeing the clock at 11:11 or whatever. These are things that you need to look out for because these are signs that everything's going to be okay. That's the overwhelming energy I get. It's going to be tough. Christmas is going to be tough, but you know what? It's going to be absolutely fine. Stop stressing about Christmas because the people that love you and the people that are there for you love you whether you buy them a Snickers bar or a Gucci handbag. And that's all I have to say. I like you.
Right. Absolutely right. If they love you, they shouldn't expect anything from you like that, except your presence. Right, so, Queen, what I got for you was the Four of Pentacles. Okay? Now, obviously, Pentacles is a sign of material, finances. There's a chain on the door. Your finances are tight. Your finances are kind of locked away and are there for purposes, important purposes. You need to keep your finances safe right now, okay? However, away from the finances, you've got the Five of Wands, which is suggesting to me there may be a little bit of competition going on somewhere within your life, within regard to your aspirations and your dreams and your motivations. I don't know if that's work related, potentially, but there is some competition going on there. However, we're talking about your finances being locked away at the moment and kept safe, but you've got the Ace of Wands, all right? So aces can mean new beginnings. Again, it's relating to your passions, your dreams, your motivations. It could be potential. There may be a new idea or aspect to your life. You need to grab that idea and work with it. And going forward, this may help your financial situation. Okay, I also pulled you the Animal Spirit Oracle card, Chameleon Spirit, which is telling you to act as if. So that is a clear message that what you put out into the universe works with. So if you believe that you are going to have $1,000, £1,000 in your bank account before Christmas, I mean, realistically, you may not, but put that thought out there. Think the positive, put it out there. Hey, the universe works its magic. It may not come in time for Christmas, but with the right intention behind it, the universe works with you. So I hope that helps, Queen. I'm sorry it's not telling you you're going to win the lottery or anything, but, you know.
I've been waiting for that for years.
Yeah. If you do win the lottery, just, you know, hi.
And I do like Snickers, and I can send you my address if you'd like to send.
Hi, Snickers. Right, can I just disappear for a second? Is that all right? Oh, how do I mute myself on this? Oh, there. Right, I'll disappear for a sec. It's the big mute button.
Okay. Right, let me find who's
I'm
next.
here, but I'm not here for a minute.
Fine. So, anyone? Let's have a look. Aquilio, who's next, please? Modern Blaze. Okay. Aries. Okay. All right. Guide this reading for Modern Blaze. Please advise any sign, symbol, synchronicities, messages for Modern Blaze regarding her Aries. Okay. Oh, well, that was no good. There's half the deck there then, Modesty Blaze. You're not having half the deck. Oh, hello.
Hello, I have my turn.
Did you see that front then?
What?
Okay.
Aries. Oh, okay. Modesty.
Yay, 10 likes, cracking. And you know, while we've been on the air, I've actually lost a subscriber as opposed to gained one.
Oh.
I think that's quite special if you can do that.
Well, they weren't worth keeping them, were they?
No. Right, so you got the Chariot, okay, and the Chariot's all about moving forward really fast, okay? The Chariot card has the moon and stars on it, so it talks about dreams, wishes, fantasies, that kind of thing. You've also got the balance of the black and the white. You want to call them, what they call the sphinxes? I'm not sure what they're called, but the Egyptian, what would be horses, but they're not.
Sphinxes.
The Sphinxes.
Yeah.
Cool. So you've got the balance of the black and the white, you've got the moon and the stars, you've got the pushing forward with desire, being in control. So I'm guessing that somebody's really, really feeling that they are ready to just giddy up and get away, get going, get moving. Okay. And here's your Aries in his Two of Wands. So many dreams, so many ambitions. He's looking at the globe, looking into the future. I'm going to do this with my life. I'm going to do that with my life. And you see something else? His little wand is still chained to the wall. So while this Mr. Aries is in this little energy, he's not going anywhere. He's probably going faster in his dreams and in his fantasies, but he's not going anywhere because he's sat on his armchair playing his PlayStation. Right? They've got all of the good life planned, but they just can't go forward. Right? And the reason that they can't go forward is because they've got the Five of Pentacles upside down. They're in this victim mode. Oh, woe is me. Oh, I've been treated so badly. My life is so bad. Why does nobody love me? Etc., etc. But this is stopping them from moving. This is stopping the chariot that he wanted, or they are wanting, because we don't want to generalize and say he, whatever. But because they're stuck in this negative energy, nothing positive can ever happen. And this is what Kate was saying about what you put out into the universe comes back to you, right? You're stuck in this energy of being in this comfort zone, you know, looking at the world. You know, it may even be travel. Maybe he needs to travel, desires to travel. With the Two of Wands, it could be that you are far away from each other, or he has to travel. You're not round the corner. It would be longer to travel to see you than somebody else. But not while he's in this mentality. Absolutely not. He needs to shake himself from this lack of, with the Pentacles as well, it's about abundance and prosperity. He doesn't get anything, and that's what he's feeling. Nothing ever good happens for me. Nothing ever happens for me. And then you've got the Knight of Cups, right? And in one of the other decks I've got, this is the Knight in Shining Armour. He's romantic. He is full of emotion and can show them to you. He will show you how romantic he is. He will wine you, dine you, and send you flowers, take you on picnics in the park. But he has things to overcome first, all right? He needs to stop playing the victim. He needs a oops upside the head is what he needs, right? He needs to get off his butt, start putting out positivity, and be this knight in shining armour instead of a twisted tinfoil. And that's what I have. Kate.
Hi. So, Modesty, I have the Ten of Swords for this guy, which I think probably feeds into Melly's. He's feeling very sorry for himself. There's definitely a lot of self-pity there. But I think that he's been through a rough time mentally. I think that he's really struggled, actually, mentally with some area of his life, which is why he is wallowing in his self-pity a little bit, okay? I've also got the Six of Cups, which suggests to me if you feel emotionally invested in this person, then you could, if you chose to, help with his healing process in bringing him out of himself. And the way that you would do this, should you feel like you wanted to, was through your intuition. You got the High Priestess, my Stalker card, okay? And she is all about intuition. She's all about the feminine energy, and drawing people out. This obviously is a choice to you. You may not want to get involved in somebody else's mental torture. You might want to go, well, I've had enough of this. I don't know, I've got enough problems of my own. But if you did want to help him, you would do it using your natural intuition, and you would draw him out with love and guidance. I also pulled you an Ancestors card, and you got the Sage, which is telling you to be devoted and committed. So if you do take this forward with this guy, who I'm aware you live far away from, but if you do take it forward with him, then you need to be devoted to him. I mean, he's quite needy from what I can see. So if you wanted to help him, you'd need to devote your time and energy emotionally into help bringing him out of his depression, I guess, is what I'm seeing. So I hope that helps. He's very depressed from the looks of it.
Cool. Thank you so much for your question, Modesty Blaze, and thank you for coming in yet again. Oops. Have a look what's being said. Love reading with your eye. Hello, Luna Moon. Sorry, I didn't see you there.
Ah, Luna.
Well, yeah, we'll probably just play it by ear. I mean, if it goes quiet, we'll shut down. But while we'll finish off, obviously, Luna Moon, then we'll see how the land lies. If you have to go, we totally understand that.
Completely. With regard to Luna Moon's reading, she asked me this question earlier, so I'm going to leave this one to you. Okay?
Sure.
Huh?
Do you want to do an oracle then?
Okay, I'll do an oracle.
Use a deck that you didn't use on her.
Oh, I can't remember. As if I can remember. I read and I forget what I've said.
Right, Luna Moon, love regarding you. You and me. Easy, Tiger. You've not even took me for a drink yet. Tell me. Right, so
Luna, I'm going to put you an oracle card for advice, okay? I feel like I'm going to pull you one from the Ancestors and Angels deck, actually. Was there another question you asked? I thought it was all about him. Okay. Well, I'll filter the oracle and see what happens, Luna. Sorry, maybe I'm having a sense of deja vu here.
Woo! Just flinging themselves about here. Right, so I will read the cards exactly how I see them. You know me. So, first of all, you got the Two of Cups. So, yay! Could be somebody ready to come and give you half of his cup, or share his cup with you. Okay, so there is a definite sign of commitment. This is also part of health as well, so just look out for any issues regarding that. You then got the Page of Wands, okay? So you've got this younger, possibly immature crotch rocket, for want of a better word, and he is passionate, and he is driven, and he has desire, and he knows where to put his wand. But I think that's about all he does know. I see him as very excitable, very wanting to please. All right. So you then got, regarding this person, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm getting the feeling that this isn't the one that maybe that you're supposed to have. This isn't the one that's going to fulfill you. This isn't the person that is going to, just looking at your next card. This isn't the one that I think this is what we would call a distraction, okay? And it could be a welcome distraction, a positive distraction. It may stop you from seeing what you actually need to see, okay? So, you know, as nice as it is, keep your eyes above the parapet at all times. And weirdly, you're the only person who got a 4th card. And you got the Queen of Swords, yeah? So this is definitely a sign that you need to cut through the crap. So you might have your fun with your Page of Cups, but then it's time to get back on track, be serious, be logical. Think about what you actually need, what you deserve, what you desire, okay? And go for that. Get rid of other things that are pulling you away from seeing what is actually there for you and what is meant for you, okay? Everybody can have fun. That's absolutely fine. Get back on track. I'm just looking at the cards. See, you're saying you're a Gemini, which is absolutely fine, but the Queen of Swords is usually a Libra, but it doesn't matter. It's definitely an air sign, so it could be you. I said it was you all along. With you having 2 lots of cups as well, this could be a water sign. So you Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. But you also have Pentacles, which is Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, which I can never get my head around. So yes, it could be any. But yeah, have your fun. It's not a problem if that is what you want. Do it. But don't sell yourself short in the process. Go on, tell me that was completely opposite of what you got.
No, I've got a completely different reading altogether.
All right, okay.
Completely. I mean, they're not relating to love at all, I don't think. The Oracle cards, which is the Guardians and the Angels, Luna, which are giving you advice, okay? So you've got the Spring card, which is telling you to let your seeds grow. So that's telling you that change is on the horizon. This is good change. In other words, it's spring. In spring, everything comes to life. You know, seeds that have been planted in January, February are starting to sprout. You're getting shoots of life and good things. There's transformation coming for you. The other card the ancestors gave you was Lord, which is telling you to take charge with authority. Now, if somebody has been bossing you about in your life, there's no excuse for bad behavior. They're saying there's no excuse for bad behavior. You need to take back control in that situation and be the boss without being bossy. It's telling you that change is happening. You need to take control of a situation yourself in order to move forward. Hope that helps.
Indeed. Yes, I hope it does help. Leo, what movie are you going watching? Or are you watching inside? Because we are, watching.
Thanks, Aquilio. You are a star. When we get rich and famous, we can pay you to moderate.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. The way I'm losing subscribers when they see me, no, I don't think so.
Hell. Nightmare. Oh. Shouldering. I don't know what I've done to my shoulder, but it's so bad.
It's shuffling cards, that, I tell you. Absolutely is.
Oh, crumbs. I might go and have a little
Gin.
room visit.
I thought you were going to say gin.
A gin. I don't even like gin.
Oh, I do. I've had it. Do you know, I got so drunk once that when we ran out of mixer, we just used Vimto cordial. That is a night I don't remember.
My husband bought a new gin at Tesco's because he loves gin. What is it? And it is. Wait a minute. I mean, it does look really nice.
Ooh, black cream. Oh, that looks beautiful.
Smells nice. I just don't like gin.
Oh. Yeah, I don't drink, so I make it where there's no alcohol in it anyway. And just have 20 of them, and then I've had like a lot.
I barely drink at all these days.
Yeah, me too.
I used to drink so hard. I was such a hard drinker. I had to stop. Any good comedy on Netflix?
Well, I don't know, but I'm watching The Crown at the minute.
Me too. Oh my god.
We've just watched the one where they went to Australia and they've come back.
Right, okay. I think we're on the one after that.
Well, we're just about to start that, so don't. But did you see when she went to see the Queen and she tried to give her a hug? And I'm shouting at the telly saying, Charles never got any love, that's why he's looking for approval.
Yeah. I tell you, it is a family, that. Anyway, I'm just going to disappear for a minute. Keep it chatting. Comedies, no. I don't really watch comedies because I find the only things that I find funny are people falling over.
Actually, Kevin Hart has just dropped a new one on Netflix. And I can't say what it's called because it's got swear words in it. But we watched it tonight while we were having our dinner. Oh, it's funny. It was funny. If you like Kevin Hart, oh, it's so funny. It really is. It just makes me giggle just thinking about it. But yeah, definitely Kevin Hart. You watched the Princess Diana movie. Is that on Is that the one on Netflix? Because I've seen one advertised on Netflix, but I haven't watched it. Because I'm never on my own when I'm able to watch telly, because I've always got the mister with me. And I don't think it's quite his film, because it's about Princess Diana. And that's fine, do you know what I mean? But I'll watch that, because yeah, I'll watch that this week. Yeah. And the overwhelming thing I just get from watching The Crown is that it must be so hard to be in the royal family. Because I don't care whether, even being born to it, yeah, I understand that, but it still must be so hard. Not being able to just do what we do what we take for granted every day. If we want to nip down to Morrison's to pick up a bag of peanut M&Ms, I can do that. They have to ring a bell to get someone to come and speak to them. Must be very lonely at times. Oh. So is the free list done? Is there nobody else here? Give me a... Definitely check The Crown out. Absolutely brilliant, and there's some brilliant actors in it. One of in the younger ones, What's his name? Who played Doctor Who? The weird skinny one. Not David Tennant. After him, the weird skinny lad. He plays Philip. Oh, he plays it well.
Oh my god, it's just so good. It's so gripping.
Mm-hmm.
And it's true. It's all true. I mean, there's a little bit of poetic license, obviously, but
yeah.
The underlying message is just true.
And I tell you what, Gillian Anderson, and it's not a spoiler, but Gillian Anderson as Margaret Thatcher. It's creepy. It's really creepy.
Oh my god, have you met Prince Andrew yet?
Not as older. Only when they came back, because she was having a word with them all, saying if they felt loved. But yeah, we've just seen up to the bit where they've come back from Australia, and Prince Charles is so put out a joint that everybody loves Diana. Diana only wants love from the people around her, as opposed to the whole of the world.
Yeah.
Prince Charles wants the whole of the world to love him and nobody in his family, and it's like, what?
Camilla, I mean, come on. Just don't even start me. Anyway, I've got a question for you.
Me?
So, if we were to go live on Instagram as a collaboration, how would that work? Because I've seen people do it.
All right, Aquilino. Thank you so much. Go and watch it. Like I say, Kevin Hart's absolutely hilarious.
And you are the best.
I don't know. I've never even gone live on Instagram.
Well, I've seen people collaborate on Instagram.
Right, so it must be on StreamYard when you decide where what's it called? When it asks you for the destination. I've just got my YouTube channel. But you can add destinations, so I wonder if you can add Instagram as a destination.
That's interesting. Should we have a look?
You can't do it because you're live.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, it's not on there. You've got Facebook, you've got Twitch, you've got custom RTMP. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you just put in the thing. The thing is, right, because, I've got, 1,300 people on my Instagram. And this is what amazes me. I did a poll to go onto YouTube and, asked. And a lot of people said, yeah, do it. And I'm like, nobody came up. Very, very few came over. And I'm so grateful, so unbelievably grateful for the ones that did come over.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think sometimes people get very set in wanting to use Instagram or wanting to use YouTube. And I think you're right, it's down to us to actually bring it to them.
Yeah.
We just need to find out how to do that.
Yeah, I think we should do it.
Tamara,
hi.
Hello, Tamara. You can. All you have to do is like this video and subscribe to both of us. I'm pretty sure you've probably already subscribed to me. I'm not sure about Kate.
And I'd appreciate if you'd subscribe to me. That would be great. I'd appreciate it very much. Thank you.
And then you can just bob your question in the comments box.
I'm going to look into that because I think that would be really quite interesting.
Tell you what, I'll Google it now.
Yeah.
So, let's find a Google page.
Because I'm happy to stay on all night. I've had a nap.
Well, I've said it, it's 8 till late.
Yeah.
How to collab on Instagram. Here we go.
Thank you, Tamara.
Yeah, it's just I must have asked the wrong question because you're not giving me the right answer.
Okay. What's your question, Tamara? I think we should absolutely do that afterwards if we can work out how to do it. I was told he just watches my social.
Oh, it's apparently it was in 2017. Instagram has go live with a friend. We will look into that.
Yeah, do it.
So, Tamara, what are Marlon's current intentions towards you?
He watches your social media because he's seeing what you do on a daily basis.
That's just strange.
So I don't understand what you're saying. You're saying I don't know how to show him how I am through social media posts.
You can't. The only way you can do that is to be in person with someone, isn't it?
Yeah, apart from anything else, don't be yourself.
Right, let's get into the cards.
Yeah. I'm actually going to pull oracles on this one, Melly.
Okay. Just going to do an angel card as well, just because I like them. Okay, so first of all, you got the Page of Wands in reverse, okay? The Page of Wands is usually a messenger from somebody who is quite immature or quite possibly younger in age. When they are in the reverse, though, this talks about somebody who is somebody who's dishonest, somebody who's not telling the whole truth, okay? This is swords, which is, when it's a page, it's any air sign, so it could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, it could be neither. But there's definitely a level of arrogance with this person that comes through that I'm feeling. Thinks a lot of themselves, to be honest. And yeah, it's the dishonesty that gets me. So he's not being truthful. There's something sly about him, and that could be said about that card. Definitely some slyness. All right. You've also got the Two of Swords, okay, and that's about making a decision. And I think this actually relates to you because you got it as well with the Four of Cups. We'll talk about the Two of Swords first, but this is a decision that you are going to be making, but you can't see everything that's behind it. You won't see the bigger picture because there is some dishonesty going on. So you're being guided to use your gut instinct to make this decision, right? You've got a choice, two choices, as I see it, one to engage with that person and one to not engage with that person. Sometimes the swords can also indicate that See, I don't feel that in this one, but it can sometimes indicate that there's two people involved. What I would say is that it's definitely a decision that you have to make regarding engage or not. You aren't seeing the whole picture. They are being dishonest. You also finally got the Four of Cups. So I get that this is your energy. And you're looking at these cups here, and they all look quite nice, quite shiny, nice and full. Take a drink from any one of them. But you see that one there? The one with the hand in the cloud, that is the one that you need to take, and that isn't this person. It's not, because you're not being divinely guided to this. You're being guided to take this. Spirit has for you something in particular regarding love and emotions. And with this being swords, this isn't it. I also asked for what did Marlon want with you? What could he possibly gain from being like using you, kind of thing? You know what I mean? And the angel said recovery. So it could be quite possible that this person is trying to use you and your good name, could be using you to feel better about himself. I just don't get a good vibe with him because there's something else out there for you. Okay? And that's the card that I see.
You done yet?
Oh.
Hello. So, Tamara, I have to agree with what Melly said. I pulled 3 ancestor oracle cards for you. I didn't want to read the tarot for you. I wanted the ancestors to speak. And the first one was the Shaolin Master, who's telling you to be graceful in movement and action. Now, what that means is you need to move slowly. You know how these masters move with their meditation and they're all gentle and considered. And that's what he's telling you to do. Don't do anything rash right now. Don't do anything drastic. Move like water. That's it. Move like water. Flow gently. Don't do anything drastic. You also got the Stargazer. Okay, here he is. And he is telling you to set your sights higher. Okay. I don't think these people are right for you. This card is strongly telling you that you can go beyond your limitations. You need to believe in yourself. You're better than this. The impossible is possible for you, is what they're saying. The other card that came out for you was the Hermit, who's telling you to retreat and recharge. So basically, back away from the situation that you're in and work on yourself in order to continue your growth and to achieve the beautiful things that your guardians and your ancestors want for you. This is not a good environment for you to be in. You need to absolutely retreat, work on yourself, recharge yourself, and all will come good. So I really hope that helps, Tamara. New love coming for you. The cards didn't say that because the cards are saying that you need to work on yourself right now. That's the most important thing. When you're ready, when they feel you're ready, then I guess the right person will come. But I don't think the right person's there now. I think you'd agree, Melly, wouldn't you?
Oh, well, that was to see. It's done it. I've just shuffled and this came out meaning there's hidden stuff. There is a need to cut through the bullshit, basically.
Not that it's not right for you right now.
Thank you so much. No, obviously, sometimes it isn't what you want to hear, but we can only read what the cards are saying.
Yeah.
And thank you for being here. I've seen you before. Thank you so much for coming and supporting us.
Yeah, thank you. It is appreciated.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you. So, is that it?
I think it is. I've got a bit of a sweat on.
Should we cancel going to studio and have a little chat?
Yes, let's.
So everybody, if you see this video later, please like, please subscribe, because you get more and more of this. Double trouble.
You're so lucky. Well, thank you everybody who's come to support us this evening in the UK, and we hope so much to see you again. We will probably be collaborating every weekend forever, and we will see you soon. Don't forget to like us both on Instagram. I'm Mellies_tarot, and Kate is Kate's Tarot Gardens. Take care, guys. Much love, light, and positivity. Bye bye.